Good morning. Let me go ahead and get out the notification of liveness. If you're watching with me this morning, make sure you say hi. I gotta have you talking to me. Otherwise, it's just me standing here in my kitchen having a conversation with a camera. And do you know how weird that would be if there were not people on the other side talking back? Do you know how strange it would be for me to just stand here and awkwardly talk to myself? So make sure you say hi. Get out the message. Send out. Fig bars. We're going to make fig bars today. Who's all about the figs? I can't say that I am because I've never actually had a fig. Okay. Hello, hello. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Anita. Let me get that set up so I can see. There we go. Good morning. I got to have my vitamins real quick. Well, that's right. It's a date with KJ. I got to eat my vitamins while I wait for you all to join. Thanks, Shelly. Are they, Meredith? I've never had one. I mean, I've had a fig Newton. I've had a few fig Newtons in my life, but I've never had a fresh fig ever. Oh, thanks for Tracy. Wearing my little size 12 jeans. I love my size 12. And my vitamins. Gummy bears. Don't worry, they're sugar free. I gotta take them before I forget. And it gets too late to take them. I forgot my coffee. Yep. That last bite gives you the willies. You did make figgy pudding. They are a superfood green gummy. I'm going to be sharing links out this week. I think they're posting this week. Links of, I just spit a chunk of one of them out. Links of the gummies, and I love them. They help you poop. Everybody likes to poop. Don't tell me you don't. Everybody enjoys to poop. You do, Liz? I have never had them. I've never even seen them in person. I was like, what are those weird looking things? I didn't even know. These are figs, and they are ripe. Seriously ripe. So supposedly you can eat the skin. Do you just bite into them? Because I kind of want to try one. Do you usually eat the skin? It said you can peel them. That's not that good. They're so bland. It doesn't taste like nothing. It doesn't taste like anything. It looks like an angry monster inside. It doesn't taste like anything. I expected it to taste like a fig Newton, and I am highly disappointed. Well, that's the least exciting fruit I've ever tasted in my life. I was all excited to find my new favorite thing. I was like, man, they're going to be sweet and juicy and delicious, and they just taste like nothing. I just stuck it up my nose. They're mildly sweet, but I mean, it doesn't taste like anything. It's like a mild, like, It tastes like nothing. Right, now I know why Mr. Newton added sugar to his. All right, I'm gravely disappointed in figs. All right, well, we'll proceed anyway and make a little single serve figgy brekkie. I'm gonna make, I know this is gonna come out too big to put in this container and I'm gonna need to get a second one out, but we'll try it anyway. Okay, so take a couple, I'm gonna do this as though I have any clue whatsoever. I'm gonna do 2 figs in my filling. They're not the prettiest little things I've ever seen in my life. I don't know anything about figs, Cindy. I just know that they're buy one, get one free for a package right now at Publix. That's all I know. Which is why they're in my kitchen. Right, I had so much hope. I mean, it's okay, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, it's no nectarine. I'll tell you that. You bite into a nectarine, you know the heavens have opened. You bite into a nectarine and the flavor beats you like a chair to the face. This is like, oh, I just ate a fig. It doesn't taste like anything. I'm gonna cut these up. I like plums too. But man, need a good nectarine. I'm gonna cut this into little chunkies. They're pretty. You know what? I'm gonna put this on a salad later. I'm gonna have a salad later with figs and honey and goat cheese. And maybe that will impress me. Because I have all these really ripe figs. So we gotta eat them. But I'm just cutting these in like quarters and then little pieces. Just gonna do 2. They've got about 9 carbs a piece. So they're not terrible. They're not super low glycemic fruit by any means. These are a very high glycemic fruit, but there's only 8 net carbs in one fig. You don't think that salad sounds good, Trace? That salad, if I put some walnuts, goat cheese, fig chunks, and for my dressing do a honey, like a honey balsamic. That sounds good. That sounds good. I ain't gonna lie. All right, 2 figs into your bowl. I show you this like I have any clue that I know what I'm doing. First, put 2 figs into your bowl. Figs that until today I thought you had to peel. Figs that until today I had no idea what they tasted or looked like. You're weird, Trace. That sounds like an amazeballs salad. Amazing. All right, we're gonna add to that 1 teaspoon of brown swerve. Just 1. And to that, we're gonna add a tiny splash, maybe half a teaspoon of lemon juice. Why? I don't know, because it feels like the right thing to do. We're gonna add a pinch of salt because that's what you do when you bake things. You salt it. And that's gonna be our fig filling. I did not want to use that bowl for that. Don't know if it will happen to you, but I had 2 one day and it sent me the Well, Liz, I just took my vitamins, so I'm already heading there. I agree with you to an extent, Tracy. I agree with you to an extent. I don't like fruit on most salads, but if the only veggies on the salad is lettuce, then I'm on board. Like the goats in the berry patch salad, I love with my whole heart. Love. Love, love, love. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put 2 tablespoons of rolled oats. And we're gonna pour the rest into our canister where it belongs. Oh man, right in the dirty water. Now I gotta, oh, nope, didn't hit it at all. We're all good. Never mind. Almost. Oh, my triceps are so sore I can't even close that. This muscle, you see that one? Yes, I know. You can see it. It's right there. I'm proud of that. I worked hard for that to bump out like that and it hurts. 2 tablespoons. Figs are an excellent source of prebiotics, calcium and potassium. Thank you, Cindy Google. I don't know why I'm playing with my oats. I'm going to add some whey protein. Do you think this is going to work? Replacing flour in a crumble with whey protein? I honestly don't know. I'm going to put, feel like it's not going to work. I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of oats. I don't know. 3 tablespoons of oats. So we're doing 2 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons of oats. I don't know if this is going to work at all. We're going to find out together. It may not cook well with that whey protein. Okay, 3 tablespoons of rolled oats, 2 tablespoons of vanilla optimized whey. I would like to put brown swerve in there, but it's already too sweet. Let's put some salt in there. Let's put a little bit of baking powder so that it tastes like baking powder. I don't know, about that much. Half teaspoon. That's about right. Half teaspoon of baking powder. And then I'm going to put some honey in there to hold it together. No, I'm going to put water. Wait, water, honey, kefir, water, water. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of water in there and see what it looks like. I already got a lot. Oh, cinnamon. Yes. Thank you, Cindy. I've already got a lot of sweet in here, so I don't really want to add honey. But I think it's going to need something to hold it together. Maybe some egg. What if we put some egg? Let's put a little sprinkle of cinnamon in there. Ceylon, whatever. The good cinnamon. Let's put egg. Should we put egg white in there? Or honey? What do you think? Honey will hold it together better. It'll be more like a cookie crumb. Egg will make it a little puffier, but it will also bind it together. What do you vote? What say ye? I'm gonna wait here while you all think about it. Just take your time. We ain't got nowhere to be. The end goal is a single serve fig bar. We have sweetened figs over here. Basically fig jam that we just made. Chopped figs. That tastes like nothing. I do like sweet. I do like sweet, but I don't want it so sweet. I put too much water in here. See, listen, winging it is not always good, okay? I'm going to do another tablespoon of oats. It's going to be 4 tablespoons. Wait, what? I could put... Let's put a little psyllium in there to soak up the water. It just happens to be sitting on my counter. Let's put a little psyllium. Between the figs, let's put a teaspoon. Between the figs and the green vitamins, you say egg? Yeah. Oat fiber. That might taste funny though. Hey, some crow. Sorry, my husband's awake. At least I didn't curse. Still wet. Let's put a little egg in there. Let's put just a little bit of egg white. Tilson tends to terrify me sometimes by just walking in the room. Let's do 1.5 tablespoons of egg white. Usually I swear, because that's what happens when I get scared. Do you ever have those things? There are just certain things in your life that you just have situations in your life where you try really hard not to be that person, but You can't help it. It makes you curse. People jumping me is one of those things. Okay. All right. This is super wet and sloppy, and I feel like I totally messed it up. And I feel like I should start over because it's not going to be what I want. Okay, let's backtrack here for a moment and start over. I've wrecked this. It's not what I want. Let's go ahead and throw this away and start. Okay, this is not what I want. I really wanted to put protein in it, but I don't think optimized whey is going to be the way to go. Okay, you do like fluffy. I feel like this is. I feel like this is gonna. I don't know. You know what? Let's make two. Let's make two. Let's make one with the crappy crust and let's make one with what I think will work and see which one's best. Okay, let's put a little of the seemingly crappy crust in the bottom here. That's what we'll name it. If it comes out good, we'll call it the crappy crust crumble. That'll get some link clicks. We're gonna put that on the bottom. Rebecca is just... And it makes me feel bad because you know that verse that talks about so from a man's heart, so this is a verse about from a man's heart, whatever's really in your heart is what comes out. That makes me feel really bad. I'm like, is that what's in my heart is cursing? Because I do. I get so, when I jump, I usually curse. I can't help it, girls. I never said it was good. Okay, we're going to put this in. We got plenty of figs. And since they don't taste like anything anyway, we might as well just make a couple of these. Hold on, I gotta wash my tray real quick. It's sitting here in the sink all dirty. Hold on. If I had thought about it, I would have had this ready. But, you know, I wasn't prepared. Looks nice and clean, doesn't it? Oh, these air fryer inserts, it's like, why don't I just buy a new one? It's so attractive. Okay. This one is going to overflow, just so you know. It's going to overflow. So we're going to put this on top. And now we're going to make another one. We're going to set this one aside and we're going to make one that I think is going to be superior. Okay. Okay. For this one, we're going to use plant protein. So let me grab my plant protein. It's right here. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of plant protein. Actually, that's 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons of plant protein. We're going to do 3 tablespoons. This is 1.5 tablespoons. So we're going to do 1.5 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons of oats. We're going to put a heaping teaspoon. Yeah, I'm not even going to put eggs in this one. Heaping teaspoon of brown swerve. It's only going to take me, I would, Faith, but it's probably only going to take me a second to get it together here. I'm still going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder because that's going to give it a flavor. Pinch of salt. Little sprinkle of cinnamon. And some honey. Honey, where are you? That's hot honey. I don't think that would taste very good. We'll do this one. That's weird. Look how it's separated in my cupboard. We're gonna do, oh, that one's solid. Hold on. This one we're gonna do a teaspoon of honey. I might add more than that, but. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons of honey. And we're gonna do 1.5 tablespoons of egg whites. Okay. That is what I was looking for. Right there. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now that I have what I wanted, I'm going to spread that in the bottom of my pan. Should have sprayed it. That's okay. That's what I wanted right there. That's the look I was going for right there. That one is going to taste more like cobbler. This one is going to taste more like a bar. Mark my words. Oh, I forgot psyllium husk. Stink on stink. I really wanted to put some psyllium husk in there. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Close enough. Yes, I just measured with the steak knife. Listen, whatever. All right, now let's cut up a couple more figs. And then we'll throw these babies in the oven. Oh, my knife. All right, we're just gonna cut it into quarters and then cut the quarters into a few chunks. You can't say they're not pretty. They're definitely pretty. They're just, you know, kind of bland. I know some ladies like that. Pretty on the outside, kind of bland. I'm just kidding, none of you. I think you're right, Rebecca. I think you're right. All right, 2 figs. Brown swerve. What is my kitchen counter? Honest to Pete. What do you think I just made? 1 teaspoon, 1.5 teaspoons. Brown swerve. Squirt of lemon juice. What? Can't jump me now. Just a little lemon juice. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna top my crust with my figgies. And then I'm gonna top my figs with the rest of my crust. This is much more the texture I was going for. Much better. All right, see that one's much more stable. All right, let's bake this crap and see what happens. Throw it in my preheated oven on 400. And now we just awkwardly stare at each other. How long does a traditional fig bar bake? In a big pan, like a whole fig bar, 35 minutes. Well, I ain't waiting that long. I'll stand around and talk to you people for 15, but I ain't standing here for 45. I have things to do. What are you having for breakfast? Tell me in the comments. I want to know. I like, you know, I like to hear what other people's breakfast is. Yesterday I had a bowl of cottage cheese and watermelon. It was so divine. I went to 4 stores until I found Good Culture and then bought every container. Everybody is sold out of Good Culture around here right now, and it's wrecking the vibe. It's wrecking me. I have some good recipes coming up for you guys. A protein packed spinach artichoke dip that we can put on like toast triangles. That's why they should put me on the Food Network, Cindy. Let's bake this crap. blueberry yogurt bowl with crunch cereal, banana bread oatmeal. That sounds good. I love the blueberry. Tracy, check in the wisdom recipes for the blueberry nut butter bowl. So good. So good. So, so good. Love it. My arms, eggs fresh from the chickens, nested oatmeal, egg beater scrambled in veggie hash wrapped in sourdough tortilla. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. Minus the black coffee. That's just the stuff of psychopaths there. Lemon cream oats. Oh, does anybody else have sore triceps right now? Oh man, you did the dishes. My triceps. So yesterday we did all over body because my trainer is going on vacation now. She's gone on vacation. And so we got like a full all over body while she's gone, but I'm also going on vacation. So as soon as she said she's going on vacation, I'm like, okay, I know when my vacation is going to be. We haven't taken one this year, and I know when it's going to be. It's going to be when she's gone because I don't want to be gone while she's here. I don't want to miss out on my sessions. So if she's going to be gone, I'm going to be gone. So we're going to go on vacation. Short one. Just a little wee one to the old beach. But we did an all over body workout. And we did one where we did sumo squats, you know, legs all the way out, get in your sumo squat position, and then tricep lifts. Oh, and you hold that for 30 seconds. My arms are so sore. They're so sore. I am going on a bazillion trips, right? Very soon. I am. But I am going to get to go to Nashville, and I am going to get to go to the cafe. And that makes me happy because it's been a year since I've been to the cafe. And I can't wait to go and have me a breve and a big piece of cake and sit there. I love it. If you haven't been to the Trim Healthy Cafe, it is so worth the trip. If I lived within an hour of that place, I'd be there every week. These are interesting. Huh. This is curious. The one with the liquid is not rising that much. The one without the liquid is rising way above the pan. Oh my gosh, I hate battle ropes. I hate those things. I hate those things. Has anybody seen the reel on Instagram where the girl is getting mugged outside the gym and all the guys come running out of the gym and start doing their exercise moves on him? One guy walks up to him and grabs his hand, starts doing this like the battle ropes. The other guy is lunging at him and hitting him like this, like he's, you know, lifting his weights like that. It's so funny. It's so funny. I hate those battle ropes. Oh my gosh. I hate those things with a passion. With a passion. What did you guys do for Okay, I know what you're all having for breakfast. What did you do for exercise yesterday? Tell me in the comments. I want to know. And if you didn't exercise yesterday, well, then what are you doing today? What is your plan to move your booty today? Because if you didn't exercise yesterday, girlfriend, you need to move your butt today. You need to exercise. Listen to me. Who am I on here encouraging you to exercise? I don't know. People say to me, KJ, you've changed. Yeah, girl, I have. I hit 80 pounds weight loss this morning. 80 pounds. Susan, I was talking to her on the phone and she said something about congratulations on 70 pounds and I almost tore her head off. I was like, it's 80. Those last 10 pounds were hard fought. Oh, but I finally hit 80 pounds. I am 20 pounds from my goal. Woo woo. I'm going to get there. Deep water workout at the Y. That's fun. Refit class. That's fun. I love refit. Walk 4.5 miles. Debbie, how do you walk 4.5 miles? It takes me almost an hour to walk 2. I don't have enough time in my day. I could physically do the walk a second time and hit 4 miles, but I don't have the time in my day. Rebounder, awesome. Body fit training at Cardio U. That sounds awesome. At the gym, go girl. Squats and shopping. You pushing your cart through the Walmart? My grocery cart is not actually up this high. That's just me pretending to push a grocery cart, but I don't actually push it up this high. Got my weighted vest and wore that as I did my hula hoop. Goodness, good for you. I have to do a weighted hula hoop at the gym, but it's not the kind that has the notches and it stays on. It's an actual hula hoop that weighs like 8 pounds. You guys, I hate that thing. You would think, you should see me trying to move my hips in a way to keep that thing up. It's either around my knees or up above my boobs. That's where it lands every time. I start doing it and the thing comes up here, or it ends up down around my knees. Pickleball. I want to try that so bad, but I'm too scared. I'm afraid I'll show up somewhere where everybody knows what they're doing and I'm going to look like an idiot because I don't even know anything about it. You don't need speed for your walks, Faith. Speed is not a requirement. I moved props and costumes, set pieces from rehearsal hall to performance hall to our next production of Frozen. Wow, that's a lot of work. Definitely a lot of work. Good movement, you guys. Good, good, good. I love it. Where are we at? Yes. Oh, she's overflowed now. She's bubbling over. Both of them. There she blows. You've played it, Faith? You've played Fickleball? I'd like to try it. Took Sammy for his walk. Awesome, guys. Hey, Cheryl. So let me tell you a little bit about what is coming up. Miss Cindy Wetzel is going to cover devotions for me a couple of times in September because of my trips. But coming October 1st is Holy Healthy Holidays. That's themed this year. Our theme is A Wizzy Wonderland. We are going to be doing wisdom for 3 months. We are going to whizzify our holidays. We're also going to have decadent treats through the holidays. And I'm going to teach you how to work in the decadence of Trim Healthy, the delicious, heavy-ass, delicious decadent treats that we all love. How do we work that into our holidays without our holidays becoming one, completely off plan or super decadent, so that we're eating heavy decadence through the entire season? How do we whizzy it up a little? And we're going to follow a whizzy challenge for 90 days. And you guys, the success stories coming out of August's whizzy challenge would blow your mind. The stories coming out of it are so amazing. The weight loss wins, the new love of exercise wins, the new flexibility wins. There's some major wins that came out of the Wizzy Challenge in August. I mean, people that had broke through stalls that had been stalled for a very long time. So we are going to do Holy Healthy Holidays with a touch of decadence while we are Wizzy for 90 days. And I think it's going to be the best Holy Healthy Holidays yet. So be on the lookout. Registration is going to open pretty soon, probably the end of this week or the first of next week, that you'll be able to start registering. Get your registration in so we don't fill up. I don't want you to miss your seat. It's going to be a fun quarter. It's going to be a fun quarter. Lots of cooking classes, lots of holiday fun, lots of challenges for movement, just a lot of fun to make the holidays fit to make you fit into the holidays and the holidays fit into you, what you need to, to continue to focus on the goals you want, because all of us have goal, right? And if we wait until January, then we're back at January again, looking ahead saying, man, I have new goals again. You know what I mean? You start January and you're like, oh, now I got to get out of this habit, especially if you've been on plan for a long time. You might find yourself during the holidays that you go all in with the decadence and crossovers and treats and all the good stuff. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those things, but you might find yourself up a few pounds over the holidays because even though you honored your body and you ate healthy and you nourished things, you had a little too much decadence. Has that happened? Happened to me. Oh, there goes my light. My light just died. Come back on, please. Stay on. And this year, I want to help us get through the holidays, not only on plan, but on plan in a wise way. Why? My battery's dead on my camera. Let me go get my plug because it's too dark. I can't see anything. Holy cow. Okay, you know once in a while you just fail. Once in a while, you just revert to a bowl of cottage cheese, and that may be what we do today. That may be what we have to do today because, there we go. Those are not looking so great. They are looking. I don't know about this, you guys. Some of my favorite recipes are from Holy Healthy Holidays. I agree. That, oh my gosh. That pumpkin bacon Gouda souffle is one of my favorite things. That I don't even like pumpkin that much. That is so good. So, so good. This year, I have most of the recipes written. Let's see if I can tell you what the classes are this year. Well, our baked goods are further destroyed. Let me see if I can tell you what the classes are this year because I have them planned. They are open to join. I read your comment, Tracy. They are open to change because, sometimes things change. So this Thursday night, our cooking class for August and September combined is zesty shrimp tacos with mango salsa. I just grocery shopped yesterday. Of course, I don't have anything ready for that. All right, so for October, we have 2 classes. One is making harvest chicken skillet with apples and Brussels sprouts. We're also making Kit Kats and 100 graham bars. Thanksgiving class is Thanksgiving savory herb turkey meatballs with cranberry relish. I don't have the pumpkin roll on here, but you know what? I usually do a free class. That would be a good one. December is Christmas snowball, coconut macaroons, and salted caramel protein fudge, and gingerbread protein truffles and cranberry pecan goat cheese bites. Those are what we're supposed to be making. We'll see. That's the plan anyway. Okay, ready for this? It's pretty bad. I hope you're ready. Oh, it's not burnt, it's just really dark. Okay, this is the one that I thought would be better, I think. This is the one that I thought would be worse. I don't know, they both look terrible. Where's the pumpkin roll recipe? I'll see if I can find it. I do have it somewhere. I'll find it. Okay, look, this is the one I thought would be really bad. I'm not going to put this in my mouth right now because it's like molten lava. Okay, so here's what it looks like. It smells terrible. Well, Diane, I'm attempting to make fig bars, but I'm failing beautifully. This one did not, this one is mush. Okay, the bottom's not mush. Okay, I guess the mush is just the figs. This is the one I thought would be better. It's burnt to the bottom of the pan. Today's breakfast brought to you by a bowl of good culture. This is what I'll be having for breakfast. Easy, done. All I had to do was open the cover. We will call this one of the few absolute failures from the Joyful Life Kitchen because it is putrid. It's not just gross, it's putrid. Yeah, I knew they wouldn't taste like fig Newtons, but I was hoping figs would taste sweet. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. It's more like a cake. It's not good. Okay, well, thank you for joining me in my kitchen. No, sweet is not the problem. Everything else is. That's what it looks like. Next time on Joyful Life Kitchen, we will make something edible. I promise. Diane, it's so bland. I'm so disappointed. I thought it was going to be like this decadent sweet bite. Like I pictured like the Garden of Eden, picking off this dripping fig and eating it in my nakedness, or having someone feed it to me, like kings and queens eating figs off the vine. Do they even grow on a vine? I don't know. But that's what I pictured. Okay. I pictured me naked with a dripping, delicious fig. It's not worthy of getting naked. Okay. It's not a naked worthy dessert. It's bland and boring and really not worth the $4. And neither is. Next time, Faith whipped cream is not going to fix this. It tastes putrid. It's gross. It's not like, oh, it's bland. It's disgusting. Faith, even you would throw this away. Okay, off the trees, whatever. I feel like there's rich people sitting around nibbling figs. I don't know, naked. I don't know. Yeah. I'm disappointed. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm gonna go eat my goat cheese, or not my goat cheese, my cottage cheese. Eat my breakfast. Oh, good. I'm happy with that. I have a nectarine. Faith, Faith, listen to me, okay? Are you listening? Faith, I am not going to salvage this dessert. It's terrible. I'm not gonna put it in ice cream. I'm not gonna. Faith is like, please don't throw away the food. Sweet Faith, this dessert is not salvageable in any sense of the word. No ice cream, no crumbling it, no turning it into a protein ball, no chopping it up on a salad, no feeding it to the dogs. It's just going in the garbage. Oh my gosh. It's nasty. All right, girls. Well, thanks for joining me this. Faith over here, she's like, I'll put it in ice cream. I ain't wasting that. Turn it into an ice cream. I would if it had some decent flavor. It, in fact, does not. I don't even know if this dish is worth saving because it's so burnt on. It's so burnt on. I don't. You guys, that is not even gonna come out of that dish. That whole dish is probably gonna have to go in the trash. It's bad. It's bad. All right. Well, the recipe. Well, I won it. That's half the problem, Diane. I made it up as I went. The other day I made a mango crumble. It was absolutely phenomenal. This, not so much. Phenomenal is not the word I would use to describe this. Right? Faith would put overripe bananas and maybe some couple days past spinach and this into a blender and make a smoothie or a soup. She'd use it in a soup. Faith is the most creative person when it comes to soup I've ever met in my life. She could probably turn this into a soup and it would probably be wonderful. All right. Well, next time we cook, I'm either going to make strawberry dumplings or I'm going to make spinach artichoke dip for y'all. That will be good. I promise. I can feel it in my bones. I never have that many failures in a row, so it has to be good. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to go drink my coffee and eat massage cheese. Oh no, Amber. That makes me sad. Sweetened condensed milk is, you don't want to waste all that cream. All right. I love you girls. Have an amazing day and I'll see you all tomorrow for devotions.